Thank you much, Deputy Speaker. And the former Speaker from the Labor Party yet again displays the complete ineptitude of that side of the House when it comes to economics. Yet again, they do not understand the link between economics and people's daily lives. And it's of no real surprise, Deputy Speaker, because at the end of the day we all do live in very crazy, busy lives. Not just we in this parliament, but Australians right across this country. And very often when one is busy, you can just gaze down at each one of your steps and lose sight of that end game. Or you might have others who are just dreamers, who love to look at that end game, but they stumble along the way. One of the tricks, Deputy Speaker, and indeed one of the imperatives for government, is to ensure that you have a clear line of sight to where you are going, what is the end game, and then the steps along the way. And this is where the economy comes in. Because, Deputy Speaker, what the Labor Party fails to recognise is that the economy is not the end game. The economy is the means to an end. And that end game is people living happy, fulfilled, safe and healthy lives. Individuals, families, communities. That's the end game. But unless you pull the levers of the economy, you can't deliver on that. You cannot have vital public services of health, of education, of caring for those who are underprivileged unless you have the means to do so. And this is where the Labor Party continue to get it wrong with their blockage of the government's economic plan. And indeed, the runs are already on the scoreboard, Deputy Speaker, because we're already halfway through this term. And as the good member leaves the chamber, since I'm addressing his points, he might like to just do a quick Google search or ring the Parliamentary Library, and you'll find that last year we had 403,000 new jobs created, Deputy Speaker. 403,000. I'm only one person. Deputy Speaker, you're only one person. We're just two. Every single day last year, 1,100 new jobs created. That is the means by which families then look after themselves, feed themselves, ensure that they can go on a holiday together. That's the end game. But without a strong economy, you can have none of that, Deputy Speaker. And isn't that one of the reasons why we are here? National unemployment, 5.5%. On the Sunshine Coast, where I live, it's 4.8%, 4.9% in the seat of Fairfax. Since the election, we've had 637 job seekers complete 226 work for the dole projects in Fairfax alone, in my electorate alone, Deputy Speaker. You know, jobs and growth, jobs and growth. How often have we said that as a government, in the lead up to the last election and since? And what we have now is a scoreboard that proves that we're delivering on just that. And yet again, the Labor Party will come into this chamber and into the House and try and deny Australians the means by which they can start having that end game of a fulfilled life that they want. Now, youth unemployment is something that I'm particularly passionate about, Deputy Speaker, and I've spoken in this chamber and in the House many a time about it. I want to congratulate the Minister because the Youth Jobs Path program is working. In Fairfax alone, in my electorate, 170 disadvantaged young people have now found work. We have 134 young people undertaking the employability skills training and another 60 signing up for internships. You know, we still have a long way to go with youth unemployment. It's 12.3% nationally, 11.5% on the Sunshine Coast. Often youth unemployment is twice the rate of the general unemployment rate. But the only way we can ensure our younger generations have an opportunity with work is we continue on that path of economic reform, particularly with the corporate taxes. Only by allowing businesses to reinvest will they create jobs, and they'll have the means by which people can achieve that end goal of a fulfilled life. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.